It's personal between me and you, and I'm going to do you some serious harm, you big stiff idiot.
The Untouchable True School Sports Empire proudly presents something the boxing games are missing. Hey, what's going on? It's your boy BT. I came here to talk some boxing with the thousands of True School Sports subscribers. All right, so we're going to go ahead and continue the tradition here on True School Sports of covering Japanese boxing from the American perspective. And this is a follow-up video to a video I did in February and as well as December, and it concerns the fallen warrior, one of boxing's true warriors, one of Japan's true warriors, a guy that, in his last fight, in his last day of his life that he was awake, he made me a big fan of his. I was a big fan of his southpaw style. That man right there. Kazuki Anaguchi. Many of you guys may remember he fought Seiya Tsutsumi on the undercard of Inoue versus Tapales. He showed great skills out that southpaw stance, and he was winning a lot of rounds, but the rounds he wasn't winning, he was getting dropped, and he got dropped 4 times, got beat up real bad by Seiya Tsutsumi, and it was one of the best fights I ever seen. If I had to show somebody a fight, if somebody said, BT, show me one fight that defines the spirit and the excitement of Japanese boxing, that would have been it. Anaguchi versus Seiya Tsutsumi for the Japanese title. I mean, what a fight. But unfortunately, not only did Anaguchi wind up losing the fight, he wound up in the long term, in the big picture, losing his life. As if you guys watched the fight, he had convulsions. He just didn't look right walking out that ring, and it was a hellacious fight. With that being said, there has been a follow-up. There have been new developments with this since his passing, as it's been reported that the Japanese Boxing Commission is going to create a panel. Yes, a panel, a team of people. It's going to be headed by a lawyer, medical experts, media members, and the commission confirmed that the panel will meet today. So they're meeting today, March 15th, and they're beginning an investigation to discuss preventative measures on how they could, avoid situations like Anaguchi happening in the future. It's going to be a one-month investigation. It will be detailed and published a month from today on April the 15th. The document will include things such as causes, reasons as to why things happened, and recommendations to provide the commission on how they can better handle situations like this with fighters like Anaguchi and hellacious fights like that one. Now, truth be told, I'm going to say it like this. I'm not so sure how you can avoid things like this, because as much as we, the boxing fans and the commissions, want to avoid situations like this, boxing is still a barbaric sport. And the reality is this: it's a cruel reality to live with, but it's the reality every fighter knows. Every fighter knows that this is a reality when they sign up and they start boxing, and basically, you're gonna always have somebody in boxing who winds up losing their life, because it's that serious. That's how serious and unforgiving boxing is. But from my recollection and from going back and watching the fight, I could be wrong, but I don't remember Seiya Tsutsumi going out on a stretcher. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I feel like they could have maybe got him out the ring a little sooner, got him to the hospital a little sooner. But again, I'm not there. I don't know the whole scope of the whole spectrum of what happened. I'm just telling you guys what I saw watching it on TV. But you don't want to see things like this happen again. So I'm looking very forward to seeing what the Japanese Boxing Commission and this whole panel they put together come up with, because at the end of the day, fighter safety is very important, and you don't want to see these guys lose their lives, because again, Anaguchi was somebody's brother, he was somebody's husband or boyfriend, someone's son, So a lot of people were affected by this, and I'm sure he was a lot of people's friend as far as fighters in the fight game in the Japanese boxing community. So this loss affected me when it happened, because it reminded me of how serious it is, and why my friends in boxing, like the Angelo Leos and the Eric Lances Juniors and the just everyone, and Philip Hergovich, it just reminded me, Dominique Francis, Lawrence Newman, everyone that I know that I'm cool with that boxes at the professional level. It made me realize, like, hey, BT, you got to make sure you really pray for these guys, because no matter how good they are, anybody is liable to die on the ring on any given night. And Anaguchi was a very good boxer. I'm sure he would have never thought in his wildest dreams that he could die, but it's part of the sport. So I'm hoping that the Japanese Boxing Commission comes and they go ahead and they address this quickly and swiftly, and come up with great solutions. And hopefully, maybe they come up with solutions that the rest of the boxing world could use here in the States and in other parts of the world, because you know, the safety of the fighters is very, very important, and we don't want to see fighters lose their life. We at least me, I'm speaking only for me. Like, I got a deep appreciation for the fighters, and especially someone like Anaguchi who fought his heart out. You know, so it's like you know, it's tough, but I'm hoping that what's turned out to be quite a negative turns out to be a positive for boxing. But that's the news, guys. I mean, I don't got much to say other than that. The Japanese Boxing Commission is doing an investigation on the death of Kazuki Anaguchi, and they put together a panel, and they're doing and they're going to try to come up with some solutions that are going to help the sport of boxing and the Japanese Boxing Commission handle situations like this in the future. So make it that what you will. I'll be following this space and this story very closely. So when there's news to report and a follow up, I will report on it again. But in the meantime, leave your comments down below. Make sure you guys take the time to subscribe. And like I say in every single one of these videos, you can love me or you can hate me, but I'm just a kid from Dania. So until next time, take care, guys. Thank you for watching another video on the untouchable True School Sports Empire. I'm at the Boxing Hall of Fame out here in Canterbury, New York. And for more great boxing content just like this video, make sure you click and subscribe right over here.